All right. All right, y'all. This should be the one. This should be the one. I got confidence this time. This is gonna be the one, y'all. Zylan, get down. Try to add you again. There it is. Here we go. Get down. Down. It's taking a minute to load. Connection failed. Why they fail? Got my Wi-Fi. That's not it. Try one more time, Loaf. I don't know why I can't just see it inside the thing just to add you. Should just pop up, but it won't do it. Try to drop a comment real quick. Just say anything. It could be a letter or anything, number, emote. All right, here we go. Come on, add. There it is. There it is. We good now.
We A1 like steak sauce, goddamn.
Yeah, we got it. We got it. All right. You ready for it?
Yeah.
All right. So I don't do typical interviews. My interviews are a little bit more related to how we can change, each other's lives and shit like that, more impacted on like the street level, like, personal level. It's not like celebrities, like what niggas got going on in the streets and celebrity gossip and all that shit.
Yeah.
It's directly like what's involved with us. So I'll open it up real quick. Did you see last month the little girl and her family get shot and killed in Chicago?
Where she got shot and the kind of daughter was in her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So basically, when I see stuff like that, I do look at it like a tragedy, and I'm like, damn, it's crazy that a baby lost their life or whatever,
Oh,
and
the baby get the baby died? I ain't know the baby died.
yeah, I think they said the baby died. They
Oh
said
damn, I thought they just killed her and the baby was in the back. I ain't know the baby got hit.
you talking about is it the same one where the white car was crashing to the van?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I think they said the baby died in that scenario.
Damn.
Yeah. And I ain't gonna get too much, because I don't know what everybody's got going on or nothing like that. But Louisville had a situation with a baby that's kind of famous too. And, you know, I don't know if you know about Young Thug and his baby mama. Young Thug's baby mama, she got shot and killed at a skating park. She took her kids to a skating park and, some,
Fuck.
Thug's people, seen, whatever. And I'm pretty sure that they sat outside and they waited and was like, hey, we're gonna wait for him to pop out. And since he never popped out, they was like, hey, you know what? We gotta leave with something. So when it comes to hearing stuff like that, like what's your first reaction just to hearing stuff when you when the news first hits your ear?
Hey, that be some movie shit. I don't get too much into that outside my life. I don't get too much in that shit, but it should be fucked up.
Hmm. So what I be telling people is like when you got shit going on, you can't do regular people shit.
Nah,
Like
you most definitely can't.
so one point in time, I got into an argument with a group of people, a nice sized group of people, and I was telling them like, no, if you in the streets, I don't care if you a cool drug dealer, I don't care if you a mean drug dealer, you can't go to Chuck E. Cheese with your baby. You can't go to a rolling park with your baby because when you in shit, like even if you feel like you the cool guy, that nobody has a problem with or anything like that,
Somebody
people are
knows
gonna
something.
somebody somebody gonna see, hey, bro, he be the one that got the chains on, he be the one that got the money, or he's the one
Yeah,
taking care.
facts.
And they gonna see you, and they gonna and with Louisville, let's just say Louisville for the scenario. Louisville's a very, very small place. So you can't particularly as a drug dealer or something like that, you can't go to Chuck E. Cheese because there's only one Chuck E. Cheese. You can't go
Facts.
to the movies because there's only a certain amount of movies. Like,
You
so
had you
what's the
had one you had one of the four of them or three.
so
How many of them it is?
So when you go out, you can't just do what you think regular people because it's not fair to the other people around that they gotta be a part of what you got going on in your life. Like if
Facts.
you take your baby out to check, which the argument was like, bro, nah, that's going too far. Like that, you should be able to take your baby out to a Chuck E. Cheese if you want to, or to a skating park if you want to. And I'm like, hey, but the thing is, we live in such a small place that what's the chances that the next nigga ain't celebrating his stuff on the same day and
Facts.
y'all just run into each other by accident, and now guess what, now all these babies is involved with all the shit that y'all got going on and y'all being unfair to everybody else's piece.
Yeah. 100% understand. So some motherfucker just gotta move a whole lot different than the rest.
Yeah, so when it comes to women, when it comes to women adding themselves to these lifestyles or whatever of men or whatever, do you think that they should fully understand, or do you think they can even grasp the understanding that they actually getting themselves involved with the streets, even if they are somebody that's a nurse or somebody that's doing, because with the Chicago situation, I don't know what that lady does for a living, but she got caught up in a situation that I'm assuming that only had to do with her baby daddy.
That situation. They said she was dissing they dead peoples. So hey,
Yeah,
I mean shit. That's the route you want to go. That's the route to come with it with certain people. Certain people don't play about their peoples.
right. And that's 100% understandable. And for me, I feel like there's a huge disconnect between what people think should happen and what actually is reality. Because
Yeah, I would say yeah. Yo mind versus reality, and motherfuckers. A lot of people don't go with reality.
uh-huh. And I be telling people like I hate when I see people do baby showers and all of that at their own house because I'm like, hey, if you accidentally post the front of your house and let's just say your address on your house is 1451. Niggas gonna see that and be like, oh, there's only so many 1451s that's a brick house in the city.
Nah,
Like,
facts. Some
and it's
people,
like,
some people might even know the area. Shit,
mm-hmm,
ain't even gotta show your house. Oh, they over there. I know that area. Boom, shit going
yeah.
downhill.
So for me, I will say this, and I'm gonna say I'm the person that takes the uncool stance, and you tell me how you feel about this. So when it comes down to it, I don't feel like the streets should be protected anymore. And I get it. But at one point in time, we all came from the streets. We all have a bit of the street sentence and shit like that. Like we all come from, that lifestyle or whatever. And some of us might not be fully involved with it, or some people may have become working class, but we know what it is. And
Yeah,
we got uncles, we got people that's been in the streets and shit like that, fathers and whatever. So when it comes to me, I can't see myself protecting the streets no more because the streets don't have too many codes anymore to where you can say, okay, niggas is following, they following, let's say OG rules or whatever. Like
Yeah.
it's only
Nah,
like a
ain't no rules in the streets at all.
like at all. So
If
why would
you in it, you in it, you liable to be collateral damage.
so why do we got so many people that are non-street people, let's just say workers, that protect the no snitching law? And I get it. The no snitching law, it runs deep in every single one of us or whatever. But the no snitching law, it for me, it has come to a point of where it's not valid anymore. It's not for me, I don't see it as like, okay, we all got laws, we got rules and routines out here that whatever. Now, me personally, if you into some shit with your homeboys or whatever, and you actually the one that's in that shit, that's your life. But why do we got so many not doctors, because that's not really our community, but CNAs or factory workers? Why do we got so many people that ain't even in the streets that protect that code, in your opinion?
they they might be scared. I mean, shit. If you dealing with some street shit and you ain't never been in no street shit, that street shit's gonna scare you. So you gonna
Yeah.
cooperate. That's all that
So
is.
so for me, whenever I've watched people out in the streets and shit like that, like I heard people like they really following a code that don't apply to their life. Like they part of the whole no snitching movement too. Like they'll tell you like, hey, no, I can't fuck with you because you're a rat. And it's
Yeah.
like, bro, okay, so I'm gonna give you this situation that made me say that. I heard a girl say, uh-uh, why y'all got that 6ix9ine playing? And it was a random song that just came on. They was like, why you got that 6ix9ine playing? And it was like, hey, the song one just came on, but two, I'm like, hey, your ass ain't even in that.
That
So
shit ain't
what?
even in our city. Like we don't eat that shit. I don't know. That shit's retarded. That shit's retarded.
So it's like, you see what I'm saying? Like, why are we sitting here so gun ho or so chest out about protecting you know something
I don't
for
know.
people?
That is that is weird. That's weird.
So for me, whenever I say it, and I'm gonna move on to another one. So for me, when I see it, it's because we all grew up around it. And the first thing that we was told when we was fucking 4 or 5 years old, stop telling.
Nah,
Stop.
facts.
And it's like that shit really carried on to life with us that, we like, hey, nah, fuck it, ain't no snitching. And then, we got
Ain't got
people that,
hey, I ain't got nothing to do with me. I ain't saying shit.
yeah. So we done jumped into a race where everybody's like, hey, I'm gonna post this person's paperwork. I'm gonna post this person's paperwork. Everybody's trying to post the next nigga's paperwork. And it'll
That
be
shit,
like,
that shit still don't work. They still don't care.
yeah.
Niggas still
So
don't care about niggas snitching.
So whenever you hear something like a detail like, oh yeah, they popped out, they shot, and the niggas went down the alley. Niggas is like, oh, that's snitching. You said which way they went. You giving the police, whatever. In your opinion, is that a form of give like snitching? If you say, oh, the niggas popped out and they shot and they ran down the alley. I don't know what happened after that.
If you ain't involved, that's snitching. That's snitching. Mind your business. I ain't see nothing. I don't know.
Yeah,
I ain't see nothing.
yeah. So
That's most definitely a form of snitching. If me and you at the club and we see the shooting down there and they run our way and book and then one of us be like, officer, boom, boom, hey, you just snitched. We
yeah,
ain't see nothing.
right. So now, damn it, there was a question I meant to ask you. I just lost my train of thought for a second. You made me laugh. All right. What obligation do you have as the leader or non-leader of your peoples to make sure your peoples get home, safe to their kids? Like, what part do you play in that?
Like what? Like say like we in like a situation type shit, like some beef shit.
Well, let's say you start out 19 years old, you just hit the streets. Whether actually involved with the streets or not involved with the streets. Let's say you're 19 and you just smashed a little shorty, and then she got a nigga. Is that beef between her and her nigga, you and the nigga, or do you get all your niggas involved with some shit that got to do with you smashing somebody else's girl?
No, how me and my niggas always rode. It was never like no group of us getting in some shit. It was always like one, or like say me and you together, and me and you get into it with some motherfuckers. So now me and you is into it with them,
Mm-hmm.
but we all hang together. So we gonna, hey y'all, this is who we got funk with, just in case
Yeah.
we out somewhere and y'all see them, just be on your toes.
Mm-hmm.
Never know what motherfuckers be on. So my thing was always, hey, don't hang around me if you ain't gonna let me know what dumb shit you done did.
Right. Exactly.
At least let me know, so I know to protect you, protect me, protect us. Be on, everybody be on their p's and q's.
Right. So now growing up, one thing that I was always taught, I come from the streets. I don't really represent the streets no more, but I come from the streets. And one thing that my mama taught us, like, hey, if y'all leave together, y'all come home together type of
Nah,
thing.
facts. Yeah, facts.
So like
It might be a black person thing right there. If
so
your mom ain't tell you no shit like that, hey, I don't know shit. It one of your real friends then.
so whenever we go out, let's just say we run into some niggas that got, static with one of the niggas that we with. Now in that situation, it's all of us. Like it ain't no running up and
Yeah,
doing.
ain't no yeah. That's her. It's her.
So how do we get these things to not be on a killing level though? Because now it's escalated. Now we're not just teenagers no more. We're not just, niggas that's going to the movies no more. We actually niggas out here living life. How do we take some of this killing out of that? Because it just seems like everybody goes straight to like, hey, we got static kill.
A lot of people ain't got shit to live for. That's all that is.
Mm-hmm.
Motherfuckers even might have kids. They kids ain't even enough to live for. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like the beef be so pointless, but then again, to them it might not be so. That's why
Mm-hmm.
they crash. That's why they crash out. But then you can have you a group full of dummies
Mm-hmm.
versus some other niggas who got at least two level headed niggas on their side that's willing to talk. And if they don't want to talk, then after that it is what it is.
Yeah.
Like, hey, like how we move, if we got some shit, like, hey, bro, I know niggas shooting nowadays. If y'all
Yeah.
don't want to fight, we can just go ahead and cancel this shit out. Ain't no beef, no nothing. Because
Right.
niggas don't fight no more. So, and me and my niggas like to fight and can fight.
Right. Right.
So you feel me? That's how we grew up fighting. Wasn't no guns or nothing. So
Right.
you feel me? You just gotta if you can talk, if you can, like, if you outside you can talk it out, like you, like me and you on the other side, I'm on this side, me and you can
Yeah.
talk it out, squash that shit, cool. But you might run into a group of crash outs and nigga ain't hearing what you talking about. Then it is what it is.
Right. So for me, so if it don't end at the talking phase, it just goes there. That's the way I see
Not
it now.
facts. It
Like,
most definitely goes there.
so for me, it's like I don't know too many situations in our community right now that ain't worth going to. Like, motherfuckers get into it with the old lady at the store, and they'll be like, hey, nah, because this bitch ain't gonna talk crazy to me. This bitch da 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 da. And motherfuckers ready to smack an old lady over
They
some. And
That's cause these new parents, bro. These teenagers now, they parents was not parents.
and I say that all the time.
They was not parents. Ain't no way your child don't know how to respect their elders, no matter how old they are.
Right,
That's some shit that your mama automatically gonna put in you. But
right,
these new teenage parents, they want to be their friends and not discipline their kids and tell them right from wrong, and hey, you can't do nothing about that young nigga. And then if my granny was laughing and she called me and said a young nigga said what? Don't worry about it, granny. I'm on my way. Don't worry about it.
right, right.
Keep stalling and keep him her. Keep him her.
Right, I get, yeah, I get that. All right, so you said something that I always say is that even in our generation, people like to blame a lot of things like, hey, these young niggas out here, they be running, they be going stupid out here. And I be like, hey, that's because our parents, like above us, didn't actually raise and take care of us. And it just continued down the line. So for me, what I say to people a lot is people will be quick to blame the kids, like, hey man, these kids is out of control. And I'm like, hey, look at the parents first.
It's the whole. It's that's where it starts at home.
Yeah,
It starts at home.
yeah. And we got so many people that will defend people just off of the strength of defense. I know you've heard this a time or two in your life. Like you got to forgive your mama and daddy because they did the best that they could for you.
Really shit. But yeah, yeah. Like we almost 30. I don't want to hear that shit. That shit was 15 years ago. Now the kid, teenager. I don't, that shit's out. But some people don't let that shit go though. So I understand that.
Hmm.
But it be too many excuses on why people act how they act, and some of them will blame their parents. Like, nah, you grown as fuck. That's your decision.
Right. So now let me ask you something. Um, whenever you see people in the hood, so I'll call people out directly. I'm somebody that's willing to say, like, hey, the reason why, so you've heard this before. Hey, son, daughter, you can't have it the best like all the other kids because, we ain't got it like that. And
Yeah,
I'd be like, hey man, so you ain't got it like that, but how many times have you smoked this month? How many did times did you drink last month? How many new outfits did you buy yourself? Like, for me, a lot of that stuff be like parental excuses for them wanting to still live their young life, and basically they make their kids miss out on things that other kids have, and then they'll say something that kind of makes sense, like, oh, kids don't absolutely need the $200 pants and $200 shoes. They should be able to go to school with da 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 da. Like, how do
nah,
you feel?
that ain't today's world at all. That ain't today's kids at all. These kids got that shit on. Hey, these kids got they come to school with $1,200 shoes on, $800 jeans. Us, man, khakis in a polo every day.
I know you remember the Nike Classics back in the day.
Man, what?
Yeah.
Nike, Classic, Reebok, Shacks, all that shit. They not touching none of that today.
Yeah, but see now when you got this new world of like Amari sneakers, I don't know, I ain't even looked up how much an Amari sneaker even costs at all. But how do you
Probably
feel
too
about
much.
how do you feel about the kid that has to go to school? And I'm not saying that the parent has to go out and secure the bag to make sure that their kid has a pair of Amari sneakers or nothing like that. But I do feel like there is some obligation to make sure that they're not in the outcast shoes. Like you said, Shaq's was a definite no. So why was it ever any kids in our age range wearing Shaq's?
Shit, your parents ain't have it. Hey, your parents, yeah, man. Back then, our parents might have worked two jobs and still ain't be, and still struggling to pay bills. It's just what it was. I mean, shit.
Hmm.
Money, people make way more money now, so some people might can afford that shit. Back then,
Hmm.
no, it wasn't happening. If you had that shit, matter of fact, I don't even think I ever seen nobody in designer shoes when I was growing up. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like
Just
anybody around me
Jordans.
or I've seen, I don't think I never seen nobody in designer shoes from 2015. My 4 years of high school, it was. I don't think it was. It might. You might. We had like Robin jeans and Trues and Rocks. It wasn't shit. It was
Right,
it was it was two $300 pair of jeans. It wasn't nothing. But shoes
right.
wise, we was in
Jordans.
T, we was in Tim's, J's, Air Max.
Mm.
It wasn't no such thing as I didn't know what designer shoes was until I got older to where I could afford the shit.
Yeah, right, right. So so basically for me, whenever I see parents that like go out of their way to fulfill all of their own needs, I call people on that.
Yeah.
My bad. I call people on that because I'm like, hey, so a lot of people claim that, hey, we ain't got it like that. And I'll ask people, I'll be like, hey, so you ain't got it like that. How much money have you spent in the last like 3 weeks on like marijuana? And people will just be like,
Couple hundred, I know they do.
and that they'll look at me and be like, hey, I don't want to answer that because there's no right answer for that.
Yeah, a
Like that's the
couple
way
hundred. That could have went to your kid. I mean,
and and that's the thing that they start like whenever I say that, and they be like, "Hey, let me not even be in this no more because nah, you," and I'm like, "No, come on, let's actually have the conversation. Like, you willing to go out and self-satisfy yourself to make sure that you have the things that you want? What about making some sacrifice? Because I know you done probably said it. I'm gonna make sure my kids got it no matter what. If I gotta lay on the floor type shit, I'm gonna make sure my kids got it.
oh
Like my
yeah, shit. everybody's parenting ain't the same. You got some parents that's trying to keep up with these other motherfuckers. Me, I ain't trying to keep up with shit. I'm gonna come out and whatever fuck I want. I ain't tripping.
Right.
And my kids is gonna be kids, so I ain't worrying about buying them J's every time, designer clothes, none of that. Man, they kids, they gonna dirty that shit up, they gonna fuck it up. I'm not ready to spend all that money on that.
Right. Yeah. And I get it. So, do you think that in our community that parents owe their kids a little bit more obligation or a little bit more responsibility to make sure that they don't overspend in their own life? Because back in the day, my I ain't even gonna get too far into it, but let's just say my uncles and them, they come out with the $600 Coogee fits and shit like that, and
You
I'd be like,
feel me? Hey, that Coochie, that was that shit back then.
and I'd be like, hey.
That Coogee back then was like motherfucking Gucci and Louis Vuitton. That's what that shit was back in.
So when people claim that they out here in the streets, doing, they always claim like, hey, I'm out here in the streets because I'm doing this shit for my kids. I'm putting on for my kids. And I'll be like, all right, cool. How much do you got put up for your kids?
Probably
Like,
none.
like literally nothing. And I'll be like, hey, so look, I know you got the Charger or the Challenger or the 300, with the dope boy cars.
Yeah,
Back in the day, it was the Box Caprice or all of that, uh,
facts. The
you, you
motherfucker,
know,
the shit with the cartoon and shit on them.
yeah, all that shit. So it's like, if y'all buying $600 outfits, if y'all driving these nice ass cars, if y'all doing, with the, all these things for yourself, what happens when y'all get bammed up? What happens if y'all get shot in the drive-by or some shit like that? Why, like you taking these risks for your kids, but it seems like you're
That,
reaping more.
that just an excuse. They ain't. A lot of these motherfuckers ain't putting it up for they might spend it on them, but
Hmm.
they ain't putting it up. Like when you like back then, or even if you watch movies like the old movies that we grew up on watching,
Hmm.
them drug deals was drug deals to get out the game. These niggas is drug deals to stay in the shit.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
that shit's retarded. It's just backwards.
And
Like these niggas want to do that their whole life.
it's crazy. I've been telling people, I'm like, hey, so being a dope dealer, if you don't do it the right way, it's got a shelf life. Even the niggas that thought they was really putting in the work, like I done seen hella OGs. Like I really came up in the streets. I done seen hella OGs that really had the bag. And younger generations coming in, they gave the bag to them young niggas, and young niggas said, hey, shit, we know the plug now. We don't need the middleman no more.
Nah,
Like
facts.
why do we need to come up under you now? Like, and it's like, if you don't actually invest yourself in the dope game or in the streets and shit like that, it really doesn't have a long term or a long shelf life. So why is it, in your opinion, that nobody really does put up for the future? Why is it all got to be right now? Why do we got to have the instant gratification right now?
Shit, they might think the future ain't promised, so they got to get it down.
Yeah, yeah, I can see that.
Living that life, you might depend on how deep you in or how fucked up you are or what you done to people. Your future might not be too long.
Yeah.
Your clock's
So
only ticking.
so in your opinion, does everybody take a look in it? Like, does everybody get hit at least once?
I believe, hell yeah. I don't think it's not one nigga out here who do that shit that ain't got took, robbed, shot at, followed, none of that. I don't think it's one out here that ain't been looking over their shoulder.
So, what do you say that we should do for the kids, basically, and just like a thought process of like, what can you do for the kids to make sure the kids don't see the glory in that, or at least go and do, because a lot of people be like, they was making fun of Jeezy. They was like, hey, Jeezy told y'all niggas trap or die and then send his kid to school.
Yeah.
How do we get a lot more kids like going to school, in your opinion? I get it.
School really ain't for everybody.
Hmm.
School ain't for everybody. Like
Yeah.
if I was one of it, if I was like in the streets like that, I would have said fuck school too. What am I going to school for? I'm making money right here. I don't need to go to school. You go to
Right.
school. You going to school to try to make money. I'm already making money. I don't need to go to school.
Right.
That shit just might be pointless to them. If they
Uh-huh.
if they if they making that money at the time, they might need to go to school. But if you be like, You grow out of that shit, then you go back to school.
Yeah.
Understandable. But at the beginning, I'm 18, 19, and I'm making $1,000. I'm not going to nobody's school. What am I going to
Right.
school for? That's
Right.
dead. I'm not going. I don't need to play basketball. I don't need to play football. I don't need to do none of that. Nigga. I'm making money. I heard, and that's what it's gonna be until it ain't.
Right. So for me, I'm gonna tell you why I think a lot of kids don't even go to school. And you add to it or tell me where I'm wrong. Nigga, going to school for 12 years is draining as fuck. Like when you going to like middle school, when you hit middle school, that's when school stops being fun altogether. They take the recess out of it. Niggas hit you with actual real book work, and they like, hey, bro, like read this. Like you gonna sit here for what's this, an hour and a half, and you gonna tell me what day that Christopher Columbus sailed the ocean blue. And
Nah, real talk.
niggas start looking at that paper like it's a shit.
Man, what is it? What do I need to I ain't do that shit until high school, but
Yeah.
my middle school was cracking. But
Uh-huh.
I didn't start I stopped liking school like my sophomore year. Sophomore year is when that shit really hit me like, all right, bro, this ain't it. I just need to get out of here. That's it. I don't care about no 3.0, 3.8, none of that shit. I
Hmm.
just need to A's and B's and C's and graduate. That's all.
Right. And
School just ain't for everybody.
so for me too, it's like I did the opposite. When middle school hit and you started looking at females and shit like that and started acting out in class because we started doing the like you add to it, pencil break, niggas like lightweight bullying niggas and shit like back
Yeah.
then, niggas hitting niggas up against the locker room. That shit became entertaining.
Nah,
And then
fact.
like I went to which it would have been Olmsted. I went to Olmsted. Nigga, we was cracking batteries open. The teacher had a fucking fish tank in the room. She was growing algae or some shit in it. We was cracking batteries open and playing basketball. Hey. And I'm
Yeah.
talking from the back of the classroom type of thing. So school for us, it became completely obsolete because one, I don't even know what the fuck she's talking about anymore. I done played around for the last 4 or 5 weeks in class. I can't even think to understand that shit
Nah,
that you was talking
fact.
about.
I done zoned out weeks ago. School is just not interesting. It's not interesting. It's not fun. They don't make it interesting. They don't make it fun. Like
Yeah. And
why
how can
why do I gotta sit here and listen to this for an hour? And you a stranger for one. I gotta listen to you for an hour.
mm-hmm.
You're not teaching me shit I need to know and that I need to know outside of this. This ain't teaching me shit about real life.
Right.
That's what I feel like they need to base school off of some real life shit.
Exactly.
Banking,
Exactly.
banking's credit, mental health, all like the real life shit. That history book shit, science shit. We need language arts
mm-hmm.
and math. All that other shit, throw it away. Replace it with the shit we need out here.
Right. Yeah. And honestly, I got some other theories on that. We can chop it up on another date, to talk about that. But, even with me, I was like, man, shit, I can't keep up with this. Like it's too overwhelming. Like,
Shit,
and then
you and me both.
so let me ask you something. Outside of it being overwhelming for our community specific, well, boys, when you add women to the fray, you trying to impress women, how much of that did it impact niggas really losing focus in school?
Shit, a lot. If you have some cute women if you have some cute females in school, that's a hell of a distraction.
Mm-hmm.
That's a hell of a distraction.
Niggas, I tell you this, niggas did everything to impress a girl. Niggas had to walk around like they was the strongest nigga in the classroom. Niggas walked around like, hey, I'm the toughest nigga in the classroom. Niggas walked around like, hey, bro, like I'm putting in my credentials. And
Yeah,
females really be sitting there smiling and cheesing when you be sitting there doing like, like. And
yeah.
I'm gonna be
They
honest.
don't, they ain't want the nerdy nigga. They want the retard.
Exactly. There you go. And for me, I ain't gonna lie to you. I was a nigga that got bullied at one point in time. Like not just one point in time. I got bullied for a while by different, I was broke. I moved from this school to that school to this school to that school, but the common thing about me was I was always broke. So
Yeah,
every time I pop up at a new school, he had holes in his clothes this time. He didn't have the new shoes. He did like it was always, and then it became, hey, you're the ugliest nigga in the world and all types of shit like that. I'm telling you, I got the blues until I got to middle school. And you know what the first thing that I did whenever I got to middle school, I
Did
said,
that same shit.
all right, it's time to start fighting. It's starting. I won my first fight in middle school on the very first day of school, and guess what? That old Tonyo that used to get bullied and shit, boy, that shit went right out the window. I
Yeah, I
start
ain't.
Niggas started gang banging. Niggas started man, nigga, we had Homestead, you could probably ask niggas. We had Cuz Gang, we D Block, we had niggas was naming they shit like they was fucking in prison or some shit. Like niggas was really going hard. And then like whenever you adding into the equation, like, hey, like when we go do the little school mix-ups and shit like that, niggas was really showing their ass. Like
Nah,
niggas,
facts.
so it's like, how can a 13-year-old that doesn't really know much about what they about to walk into with this life shit even prepare themselves if they got all these distractions?
I feel like that's some shit you gotta go through. I mean, you young, so you gonna go through it. So
Hmm.
you just gotta find the best possible way for you to adapt and get through it.
Right.
Whether you getting bullied, you better fight. I mean, hey, Mom Dukes, I'm letting you know this is what's going on. So they called you enough suspended. I'm telling you ahead of time. You know why? Because shit nowadays the bullying is only getting younger and younger.
Oh,
You
man.
don't, you don't, you don't see you don't see high school motherfuckers getting bullied on the internet no more. It be these kids, the middle school, the elementary. All Hey, don't even play with my kids. Not one of them. I don't care. Y'all want to do it's I'm going to jail.
So I don't know if you noticed, but the gun age has been getting younger and younger
Yeah,
and younger.
yeah. Can't you
And
be 18 get a pistol now?
well, not even that. Well, yeah, yeah, that's true.
See,
But not,
see, we couldn't do that. We could only get ARs. That was it. Big because they
yeah.
know we wasn't packing that nowhere.
But now, I mean, like literally, if you go and look at other cities, including our own now, like now, you starting to see fucking 12-year-olds walking around with strapped up. You starting to see little niggas like the young. So like, I don't know if you remember the.
We was doing that, but we wasn't loud with it. They don't give a they loud with it. Like when we did it, we kept it hidden. We
Yeah,
had it on us cool. They don't care now. That shit showing.
and
Like
they
come
and
on.
they letting them bitches off. Like they really letting them off. But see, also, damn, I was gonna tell you something. Let me get my thought back. So I don't know if you remember the history of Louisville, but you tell me where I start to go wrong. At first, we had bad news was going crazy around the city. Bad news was the first one.
Nah,
Bad news was
facts.
bad news was like really terrorizing niggas, and it wasn't on a gun level. It
It
was
was yeah,
more
this
on,
jumping motherfuckers.
and
They was
then
jumping the old people and all. I remember they made the news off that shit.
and then it became Taliban. Taliban really, they not even just like restructured how niggas was walking around. Niggas was actually niggas was like, hey, I ain't going up to the parade. I ain't going up to the what's that up front waterfront. Nah,
Nah, facts.
them niggas out there 200 deep. Then
Facts.
then I'll say the first hood, and this is just my side of history. Wolfpack was the first real shooters of our generation, like for our, which I'm a 2014 person. So 2014 was when I graduated. So back in 2000, let's say 9 or 10, Wolfpack was a thing before most of them ended up going to jail, and they was the ones that really got niggas like, hey, everybody need to be strapped now.
Yeah, facts. I think around that time I was living down the street from Victory. So yeah.
So that's just our own city, and then you got Chicago. We literally watched Chicago. It was televised. You had the
Yeah,
DJ
we
academics. You got all types of,
we
like, it was
we
televised.
watched most definitely watched that shit.
So with that, how do you think people still feel comfortable raising their kids in the hood if people are, if they know these kids is walking around strapped up like the way they are right now?
Well, I don't think gangs is really the same.
Okay.
Like a lot of motherfuckers is like a lot of motherfuckers is locked up and in jail. So this who our age is still doing that shit.
That's a
None
good
of
one.
them. It ain't too many. It ain't too
Right.
many. And they done got older to where it's like, I'm gonna let y'all young niggas have it, man. I done had my fun with that in my years. Boom boom.
Right.
Everybody I beef with dead or in jail. Or we just all like, man, we too old for this shit. Then like it
Right.
is. We don't. We might see each other and it ain't even no words. That's how old it is. But shit, like I feel like gangs ain't the same. Like it ain't no like you don't really hear motherfuckers Taliban. You don't hear motherfuckers outside like parades, nigga throwing their shit up. You don't see motherfuckers really wearing their hood on their clothes type shit like we
Right.
used to back. The gang shit's different. This is shit's just a group of niggas who go to school together, make up their own shit,
Yeah,
and
exactly.
it'll probably be a nigga from every hood in that motherfucker.
So I don't know. I don't, I know you told me that you got kids, but I don't know if you got a son or not. With you being somebody that has a son, I would say I can't send my child to a school like Mazik. I can't send my child to a school like Shawnee or Iroquois because I know what's going on in there.
Yeah,
Like it,
I'm not doing Shawnee only because I know that area is fucking
right,
horrible. But
right.
I can do the earthquakes and wherever else, but a West End school I can't. I can do Central. Central's
Central,
in a neutral area.
you're right.
But Shawnee can't do Shawnee. I will have my son will have to be a car rider in a yeah.
Mm,
Ain't no hanging around this school. None of it out there. Come on, we gone.
right. So let me ask you something. I don't know what hood you grew up in. I came up in South Central. So I grew up everywhere. Like I grew up Beach Terrace, fucking you name say a hood and I grew up there. But basically my main place that I was raised was South Central. That was the
Yeah.
main place. That was the main place that I was raised. But damn, I kind of lost my thought. My bad. I kind of lost my thought. Oh fuck what was I about to say? Oh, okay. With places in our city, like how do you feel comfortable just living there like because for me I can't me nowadays I don't have any kids for the backstory for you I don't have any kids but I can't see myself a, like let's just say fucking Victory, Cecil, my hood South Central, Park Hill. I can't see raising kids in those neighborhoods because we like it's almost an immediate like, hey, they gonna get into that shit. Like, do you feel that way as a father? Like if you raise your kid in like a Park Hill, Victory, a Cecil,
I I feel like it depends how much freedom you give your kid.
okay.
I feel like that. Like if I give you the freedom to run around fucking the neighborhood and
Mm,
I don't know where you at. I know what you're doing.
yeah.
I just know shit can go. I just know shit. You can be hanging with the wrong young nigga, and y'all go out and do some shit. And now it's like, all right, me personally, I can't. I couldn't be one of them parents. Like I know I live in the ghetto, the hood type shit,
Mm-hmm.
or live like we all go like what was the goddamn hood in general? No matter where you
Right.
live at,
Yeah.
so you
Yeah.
gonna
Of
run
course.
into some type of shit.
Yeah.
But shit, I feel like it. Yeah, I feel like it depends on how much freedom they. And then a lot of these kids don't even play sports. That's why they in the fucking streets. They ain't got shit to do.
Thank you. Thank you.
We grew up. We didn't have a choice. You ready to play football? You ready to play baseball? You ready to be busy all year with them three
Mm,
things? You ain't gonna have time to run those streets if it ain't in front of the if it ain't on the block.
right. Right.
If it ain't on the
So
block, if it ain't on the block with the kids on the block, we ain't having freedom.
So people get on me often about this, and like they really like get upset with me. So I had a cousin. I had a cousin that grew up in my neighborhood or whatever, and he wasn't like that. He was in basketball. He was in football. He was every time we seen this nigga, we was like, oh shit, he made a pop out today, and
Yeah,
like he was probably one of the top hoopers in the city for our generation or whatever. And but because he was down the street from us, he would come around and hear about the shit. Hey, nigga, we jumped them niggas, or we broke into this car, or we did, and eventually that broke him. And I'm not, and I don't want to say it this way because my cousin's gone at this point, but he seen the shit that we was doing. he got to a certain age and he jumped off in that shit. And I mean, like, it was niggas like that I would randomly hear. They'd be like, bro, that's your cousin? Bro, I swear to God, I hate that nigga. Nah, that
Damn.
nigga, like, like he really jumped into the shit head first because he actually was trying to make up for, and I'm not saying it like this because I don't really want to get too much into him, but he was making up for the time that he lost out, you know, hanging out with us.
Yeah.
And basically he became the weed dealer. He became the, nigga walking around with the straps and the nigga that's in the middle of all the beef and shit like that. And niggas was really trying to bump into him and he was trying to really go bump into niggas. And that was just being down the street from us.
Yeah.
So that right there makes me know that, well, it makes me uncomfortable for having kids. And I know that this is the areas that we live in, but it's like just knowing that even though, he was raised the right way, he was
He
raised the
still
right
took the wrong turn.
because he was near it, he was around
Yeah.
it. And it looks back and now that he's gone, it's like, damn, I really wish he wouldn't have never came outside with us. I
Nah,
really wish
facts.
I really wish the nigga would have stayed in the house, played the game a little bit more on a Saturday or whatever. And this is my blood cousin, like, and it hurts to say that, because we shared a good bond when he used to come out. We used to hoop and be like, yeah, nigga, this our court. Da, da, da.
Yeah.
You know, we championed the nigga. But he was supposed to be the nigga that was supposed to make it out. But this is where I want to tell you, we have grown, if you agreed with this, to a point of where there is no hoopers, there is no sports players. Nigga, when you go to the court, the hoopers is the niggas with the guns. The hoopers is the niggas that like, hey, they gonna be in your shit if you say the wrong thing. It ain't no
Yeah.
more like, hey, that's the hooper. Like that's the
Leave
nigga
them
over there.
alone type shit.
Yeah, like it ain't no more of that. Them
Nah,
niggas
hell
out there in
no.
the every single hooper out there in a pair of jeans, a pair of Yeezy flops, a tank top, and they like, hey, bro, I'm hooping.
Nah, facts.
And it's like, bro, I know y'all ain't really here to hoop. Y'all calling niggas bitches and shit on the side.
Nah, for real, like, yeah, niggas do got that shit. Like, bro, just keep it basketball, bro. Like, don't make me turn up. I don't want to do. I'm here to hoop. That's it. I don't want to. I don't want to beat you up. I don't want to fight. I don't want to shoot at you. I don't want to get shot at. I'm here to
Right.
have fun for an hour or two. Take my ass back home. But nah,
Yep.
niggas mouth do be a little slick on that court though. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, and it got so bad, I don't even want to go no more. I'd really have canceled. I haven't played basketball in over like 5 years now, and for me, it's like I'm still, I still got the mentality that I used to have or whatever. But for me, it's like when you go out and you play basketball, I don't like that language. I can't deal with that
Yeah,
because my mind don't register, hey, hoe ass nigga, because I'm like, hey, what? Like, I can't.
yeah. Everybody ain't got that mind skill. Like, all right, bro, this is basketball. I'm gonna let. I ain't saying I'm gonna let you do it, but it's going in and going out. It ain't going in and staying in. And I'm
Hmm.
thinking about, bro. You just called me a hoe, bro. What? What do you want? Yeah, everybody ain't got that. That's one thing I can't say I do got. Cause you talk crazy to me. I'm gonna say something, and you keep going. I'm ready to talk crazy too. Then you gonna get mad before I do.
Hmm. Uh, so we was hooping in. This was my last time officially hooping. We were in a rec league. We were in the rec league, and it was at a church. One of the big churches or whatever. So basically, I don't want to get too deep into it because niggas might know who I'm talking about. Like niggas probably gonna know regardless. But basically, so person A, was coming down court, bumps into a nigga kind of hard. While niggas driving to the paint.
Yeah,
Nigga, nigga goes up for his layup, but when he comes down from his layup, the nigga pushes him. So niggas is like, hey, niggas all get together once that first push happened, everybody crowd up or whatever. But then, everybody break it up because it's like, hey, it's a church. Niggas start running up and down the court again. Some more shit happened. So then somebody baby mama jumped out the stands and was like, ah da 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 da. She,
see,
she was
mind
on
your
it more. She
mind
was
your
on it
fucking
more than the
business.
niggas.
Nigga ain't gonna be embarrassed for this bitch.
Hmm.
Women, they do it.
And then basically one of the niggas that the niggas came with came to the middle of the scuffle and basically he walked in and said, "Cause hey, look, we're gonna wrap this shit up because ain't nobody here no killers." And when I tell you every nigga on the court, whoo, whoo, I'm telling you, gym went from being filled to gym being empty.
Real quick.
And niggas talk about nah, cause I know dude from over such and such way. Nah, cause I niggas are just sitting there like, and I be honest, I was mad as hell because I was like, bro, why be the day that I ain't bring my shit with me? I was like, hey, cuz like, hey, let
That's
me
what it
let
be though. The day you leave your shit be the day some. If I do it, I'm getting the fuck out of here. I ain't got nothing to protect me. I ain't, I ain't put my life in nobody's hands. I'm gone.
it really, and this ain't nobody's name, but I'm about to make up some names. But nigga, hey Taquan, bro, hey y'all got y'all shit. Oh y'all,
Yeah,
hey,
I ain't doing that.
hey.
I don't care, bro. I don't even care. If my niggas got it. If we ain't involved, we out of here. Come on,
Mhm.
we up through.
Yeah, but it was our team versus their team, and that's how I was kind of in the middle of it. And on that day, I became peacemaker. I was like, hey, cuz, let's kind of calm this
Yeah,
shit.
fuck that shit. It ain't even worth it, bro.
When I tell you, when the gym got emptier and emptier, I was like, yeah, I'm going out the other doors. Like
Nah,
I'm a
facts. Where the
let's.
back door at?
And that was really probably one of my last time hooping in the rec league. But the last time I hooped officially was when I went to Seneca. Nigga got his shit rocked. And when he came back too, and everybody was still on the court like, hey, fuck you, nigga. And he was like, all right, cool, fuck me, all right. Nigga got in his car, pulled off. I said, nah, I know how you just pulled off. It ain't even ready to go down the right way. This shit ain't even ready to go down the right way. So I was like, hey, me and my brother, we go jump in the car. We get inside the car, and while niggas jump inside, hey, niggas like, hey, now we ain't got nothing to do with what goes on. Because when he came back with, it wasn't just one, two, three. It was he came with his group. So I was like, yeah, it's time to go. We ain't even got nothing to do with whatever's go on after this. Now that's one
Facts.
situation. So after that, I was like, hey, I can't do it no more because like I done been in these situations, too many close calls where niggas is like saying the bitch ass nigga or they saying some shit.
Yeah,
And niggas is like, hey, you know what? It's not even worth being a part of no more.
niggas don't know how to act, man. Niggas brains is fried.
So there's one question I wanted to ask you for sure. So you said a minute ago, like school ain't meant for everybody.
Yeah,
In your opinion, if a person says school ain't for everybody, owning a house ain't for everybody, um, it don't matter what job I work, as long as I got a job, even though I'm working minimum wage, $7 an hour, if they like every time you basically give them an option of something to do, they dismiss what, they come up with a new excuse for the thing that you come up with. Is
yeah.
that person somebody that gives up awfully quickly in your opinion? Or do you feel like, that's just what life is right now for certain people? Like everybody
It
can't
it
do.
it could be what they life is like, and it could be they just don't give a fuck. They just going with the flow. Cause for you to think, I ain't even gonna say owning a house, even just having your own shit, renting,
Hmm.
owning, whatever. A lot of people don't care to have that.
Right,
A lot of people don't care to have no car, they own car. A lot of people don't care for a lot of adult shit you should or supposed to have to survive. A lot of people don't care. And that's
right,
why niggas go down the wrong path. Niggas ain't got no motivation.
right.
You ain't
And
got no
for
motivation. You ain't got no drive. I mean, shit. If I'm sitting here not motivated to do nothing, what the fuck am I going to work for? I ain't got no drive. I ain't trying to get nothing. I ain't trying to buy no house. I ain't trying to get no car. I need money to eat. That's bad. I go rob a nigga for that.
So why is that at an all-time high in your opinion though? Like niggas that just completely just like bottom out. They're just like, hey, I don't like, cause I know a lot of niggas right now. And I mean like people, not so much people our generation, but a lot of younger people, it just seemed like they cool with riding the couch. Like just, hey, it don't matter. I'll bounce from couch to couch just because.
Cause
Why is
motherfuckers let them.
there you
Motherfuckers
go.
let them. You ain't. Your ass will drown around this bitch. I'm gonna help you as much as I can, but you ain't trying to help yourself, nigga. You got to go.
How many times can somebody ask you for something before you say no?
You can ask me as much as you can, as long as I see you progressing, or you at least trying. If you like, bro, let me hold 50. I give you 50.
Hmm.
let me hold 100. I give you 100. And I don't see where this money's going. Like you still in the same spot. That next ass, I ain't got it, bro. I don't know what you did with the 150 I gave you. So
But
I don't know what to tell you, bro. You gonna have to get the shit on your own at this point. I can't keep helping you, my nigga. You got to figure it out.
then niggas start looking at you like, hey, cuz, like, you're not fucking with me. You're not helping me out now.
I helped you out. You ain't helping yourself. I can't fuck with no nigga who ain't trying to help themselves.
I I'm
I can help you out until you get on your feet. When you get on your feet, I give you some more time to get it together.
hmm
You don't want to get it together. You get the fuck away from me.
So with you, think how do you think that a person starting out with nothing should really operate? Like what should they first go to be in your opinion?
Get a job.
Get a job?
If you not people people automatically might run to the streets because it's fast money.
Yeah.
And once you making fast money, and it's like it's good. I ain't gonna say good fast money, but you just making that fast money.
hmm
What am I getting a job for? That's where it starts going downhill. What am I getting a job for? And I'm out here making this money. Like how we said, what am I going to California for if I'm out here making this money?
Yeah.
If I'm out here making hundreds of dollars a day, why am I gonna go settle for hundreds of dollars in a week or two? That's
Right.
retarded. That's
Right.
retarded. Me personally, if I was in that situation, I'm not getting no job either. But
hmm
a lot of them niggas might be in the streets and doing that fuck shit. Now me, like right now, I can do the street shit and the job shit. I'm cool with that if I
Right.
had to. I'm
Right.
cool with that.
Yeah.
But everybody mindset ain't to be bigger. It's to just get by.
Get by. Yeah. Um, who do you look up to like musically?
Musically,
hmm
that's a great fucking question. That's a great fucking. I really can't say I look up to nobody music wise. I mean, I like you feel me a couple artists and shit, but I can't really be like, damn, I want that. I want what he got. I want to be like that. Well,
mm
it just ain't never been me. I always been me. I might be like nigga showing now. I can do something like that or boom boom boom, but like just looking up to a motherfucking like and wanting they life and what they got, it just ain't never been me. Cause
Okay.
you ain't gonna get that. You might not get it. So I ain't. What's your point of getting your hopes up to even put that in your head?
Okay. Uh, so I'll ask you this question, and this is just, one that I just personally feel. So a lot of people say, oh, them niggas ain't living what they say, or them niggas lyrics ain't, what they, them niggas. How do you sort through which niggas is and ain't rapping their life? Because like let's just say you throw a name out there.
Are we gonna go Louisville wide or like worldwide?
Either way for your for your judgment.
Louisville wise, you can honestly tell.
Yeah,
You can tell and also the streets motherfucking talk.
right.
So that right there is gonna tell you how niggas is living or how they what they saying in their songs is real. You even
Mm,
how you carry yourself is gonna tell if your music is real or not.
right,
Like you can just
right.
look at a nigga and be like, I hear your songs, but that ain't you not giving that. That ain't I just can tell.
Yeah.
It's just something that you not doing. I know it. I know it ain't. And then
hmm
a lot of niggas that do music that's actually good might hang with a lot of women, and a lot of women run their mouth. So a lot of women will tell you what niggas really got going on, and it don't be what they talking about.
Right, right. I get you. So even on like a higher level, how do you sort through? Because like let's just say I'm gonna say throw some random ass names out there. Shy Glizzy, Black Youngster, who's another rapper? I don't want to say that in a certain area.
Shit,
Fucking
just like him, the industry talk, where they from talk, and where they from talk, it hits the internet. So that right there tell you what certain rappers be on, and they put that shit in your face. That
Right.
rapper's gonna that the way the shit is now, them rappers is gonna tell you and put it in your face what they got going on. So
Mm.
you can tell by that too. If Shag Glizzy's talking about drilling shit, we know he ain't drilling shit. We know that. Now had the baby rap talking about how he whooped niggas and shot niggas. He's done that, so he can
Right.
rap. That's some shit that he puts in our face.
Right.
I
Yeah,
mean,
I get
shit,
it.
you just gotta pay attention.
So, Abby, so I know you heard the fucking Drake song where he was talking to Pusha T, where he was like, so which one of you niggas really was the nigga that was really out here, selling, basically. He
Yeah,
was like, he said, what'd he say? He was like, you said it was the next nigga said it was the next nigga, and the next nigga said it was you. So which one of y'all was really out here doing, doing that? So,
like that was crazy.
but for that, it's like, in they minds, are they not? Because in Atlanta, you got every nigga claiming that they the biggest plug in Atlanta. You got you got the Migos, you got the Two Chains, you got the Babies, you got the Jeezys, the Ti. You got all these niggas talking about they got the block sold up. But if like let's use Louisville, use Louisville. Every nigga can't have the block sold up here in Louisville. There's no
Man,
way
that
that
most definitely ain't going down here.
like how does 20 niggas have the block sold up? Like it ain't going down like that. It doesn't
It
happen.
ain't even 20 blocks for you to sell up.
Nigga said
And
they ain't
that
even
in the way the drug shit go here, you can't sell to everybody because a nigga will literally try to rob you. Like you can't sell to everybody here. You can't be from fucking market and go sell some shit up east. That's dumb as fuck.
right, right.
They not letting nobody's letting no nigga from another hood come and selling they shit. That's just not happening.
Yeah,
Like the hood is sectioned to where we sell to our hood,
yeah.
and then maybe some of the outsiders that ain't from no hood, that's just J Town. You maybe a little bit of Newburgh, maybe a little bit of
Mm-hmm.
Rag. You feel me down by Radcliffe and shit. You gonna catch him, but being living in the west and the east, that combination trying to sell to each other is not happening.
Yeah, yeah.
That shit's
So
impossible.
so I'm gonna tell you how a lot of OGs fall off. And I don't know if you've ever studied the game. The way I studied the game, I had no choice but to study the game. So niggas gonna die. Niggas gonna go to jail. So let's just say you are the nigga that got, you got your crew, you got shit, you got whatever hood, this is your hood, you got it, this is your spot type shit.
Yeah,
Niggas gonna die. Niggas gonna go to jail. Niggas gonna do X, Y, and Z. Like, you gonna fall out with niggas,
yeah,
niggas gonna be shiesty, whatever. So you ain't got that strong unified front. And then guess what? The next new niggas is gonna come in and they gonna start wanting to sew shit up.
nah,
And
facts.
and how do you tell a 18-year-old, how do you tell a 25-year-old Miss Karen is my J? How do you tell them that? And then they look and they like, hey man, so I got all my niggas. I know you used to run shit, but OGs, and I'm not saying there's not no OGs because respect on the city, there are niggas that, willing to do whatever, but that's not really what I'm trying to get at. But the more these generations start to go by and, you getting older and older, niggas is talking about, hey, cuz I'm out that shit. I got families now. You got niggas talking,
Yeah,
niggas is,
niggas is getting out, so the young niggas get in. I mean, shit, that just how it go.
and then if you ain't
I
got
done
all
been
your,
doing it. I done been doing this shit since '97. But I ain't ranking doing this shit. I really ain't even made it no work to keep trying to do this shit. So yeah, y'all young niggas can have it. Y'all got it. Do y'all thing. Ain't got nothing to do with me no more. But then again, ain't nobody ready to listen to no old nigga.
right.
That's the difference between now and then. Back then, them old niggas will put your ass to. They'll put them hands on you.
Uh-huh.
Now, young niggas will fire your ass up. You OG, you better get on up out of here.
Right. Uh, and I'm not saying it like this because I ain't got nothing to do with the streets. So I'm gonna let you know, like, I completely left anything streetwise alone long ago. Like that shit ain't got nothing to do with me. But for for the for the niggas that are in it, I don't think they realize one how short the shit is, the risk that come with it, the death hour in jail bullshit. Niggas don't realize like this shit got a shelf life and you actually need to put up before you start going and balling out and shit like that. Like you need to have something.
See, like I said earlier, they ain't thinking of the future being in that shit.
Hmm.
Ain't the future ain't promised being in that shit. Like I can say me, like me and you two. I'm a working nigga. You a drug dealer. Like I feel like my life is. I got a future because I ain't got to look. I ain't got to look on my shoulder. I ain't got to do no dirt. I ain't got to worry about getting locked up. I ain't got to
Hmm.
worry about none of that. We got two different lifestyles here. Like it's no way that you're going to be a drug dealer or in the streets and thinking you might have some type of far future down the line. You just might
Right,
not. You can
right.
go in. You get too deep, you bound to go any day.
So, do you have any problem with big dogs messing with niggas that's not even in that water? Like, let's just say niggas that really got muscle power going against like a nigga that's a worker. Like, that's not even like a fair matchup in terms of like, if niggas is always gonna handle their business or whatever.
Yeah,
But I have I've personally always had a problem with, let's just use it in a rap way. I don't like, let's say a let's say a Boosie. I don't like a Bootsy trying to go to war with, and I know he just passed away, but this is the youngest person that I can think of, but a Lil Papa. But it's like I don't like when I see niggas that got all the muscle in the world start to, talk down on niggas that ain't even got a chance to establish they self into whatever. And
yeah.
people be like, hey, you a bitch or whatever. And I'd be like, no, I don't think they so much of a bitch, to be honest. I think it's just,
I'm just not ready to pay you no mind. You're an old nigga. You already done this. Cool. What are you speaking on me for? Like I don't get that.
mm-hmm,
A lot of niggas ain't gonna take that though. A lot of niggas gonna turn up on that old nigga. But
right,
me personally, thank you. Keep talking about me. Do your thing. I mean, I ain't paying you no mind. I mean, thank you.
right,
You're not gonna rage bait me. You're not gonna make me mad. You're not gonna make me respond. But I don't do internet shit either. I'm not doing nothing on the internet.
right,
You see me in real life, you're not gonna have that same energy. So I really ain't ready to pay you no mind. Now if you have that same energy in real life and we can talk, cool. But
mm-hmm,
if your energy come wrong, nigga, then I'm gonna come wrong. That's just all that is. Don't come to me wrong. I ain't gonna come to you wrong. I ain't gonna. You can say what you want on the internet, and you see me in real life. I ain't even gonna say nothing to you because you was the one doing the talking. So
right.
I want you to come have the same energy to me in real life and watch what I do to you. I'm gonna tear your ass up.
So how do two niggas that are spicy at the tongue, like how do they squash shit? How do two niggas that talk reckless just by nature, like I don't even know, like let's just say you or me fucked each other's girl. How do we squash this situation before it even has to become that type of shit? Because I like, if let's just say I'm the nigga that says, yeah, I fucked your bitch. Like you're not gonna
It
take you ain't
it
gonna
all
take
it, it, it all depends how if you're tender or if you're not. That's what
right.
that's gonna lead to. Now, if you the tender one and the nigga said to you, yeah, nigga, woo woo, then yeah, that's gonna spark some shit. That's
So
most definitely gonna spark some shit.
when it comes to that, like how do two niggas like de-escalate? Like, hey, bro, look, I don't. That's not, it's not my. Like, why don't niggas take the "that's not my bitch" approach at all? Like, why don't we do that? Like, why does it got to be a upfront, like, hey, you came to me, so I'm gonna give you everything you want type of thing.
For one, as a grown ass man, you should never be coming to another man about a woman. I don't care how you put it.
Thank you,
Married, together, nothing. If
thank you.
my girl sit her and cheat on me with the next nigga, and
That's
this
between
nigga
me and
is
her.
yeah, and this nigga comes in my DMs on some cool shit, cool. I'm ready to get in her ass. Wanky.
Hmm.
What are you doing? Now you can go be with the nigga.
Right.
A nigga just jumped in my DMs about a woman. It's just something about that don't sit right with me. Like, what are you doing? It's a lot of them out here. What are you doing? So,
So
It just doesn't make sense in the real world. It's what 8 billion people in the world, and probably 6 billion is women. Like, what are we doing here?
uh
What are you coming at me about a woman for? I don't care.
so I appreciate that because that's my thought process is like, hey, I can't take which I've never lived that lifestyle, so I can't really say that. Like, I've never been a part of that type of back and forth. But one of my big things is me, I'm trying to make like gradual change to people's mindsets. Now you can't change everybody, but just the little things that I can do, I want to be able to talk to people and do like these podcasts and stuff like that to like help people start to de-escalate from the levels that we didn't got to. Because
Yeah,
like where we at now, it's like, bro, you can get smoked over anything. It don't really,
facts.
it doesn't have to be about a nothing. You step on a nigga's shoes at the club, they used to get you cracked in your jaw. Now that might get your ass sparked. And
In the club, like
and
not even after in the club.
and niggas might not. I'm gonna tell you this. I went down to Florida. It was to a Gotti concert down in Florida back in like 2016, 2017. Nigga, it was 10 fights alone in front of me. Niggas got their chain snatched. Nigga, I was like, bro, I don't even know if I ended up in the wrong section at this point because it, like, nigga, I'm telling you, it started one nigga stepped on a nigga's shoe. Nigga got slept out for that. I was like, hey, this ain't Louisville because Louisville, that ain't even like, nigga, you ain't getting slept, nigga. Niggas is running to cars.
Nah,
Niggas
fact. Niggas got it in there. Fuck God, niggas got it.
is.
Somebody with you and got in with that motherfucker. If you coming in there deep, somebody with you got that thing in.
Mm-hmm. And another nigga got slept. Well, not even slept. They got into an actual fight because the nigga was dancing with a nigga's girl, and the niggas who girl it was had a bunch of chains on, and the nigga snatched all his chains off while he was beating him up. And
Like,
that was
why you mad at me? Your girl danced on me. Ain't got nothing to do with me. I didn't know.
yeah. Like I said, I got the videos still on my phone, nigga. It was like 10 fights like back to back to back, and I was like, that's 2016. Nigga, I ain't heard about a club fight no more. I don't hear about club fights no more.
Nah,
And
ain't. I don't. Niggas don't fight. I ain't really seen like niggas fight in the club. It's always like the females.
yeah,
I ain't never
it
seen too many niggas fight in the club for real.
so it just seems like now everything's just got to go there, and that's kind of what my mission is to try to tell people, like try to help the mentality of the community and shit like that. That's what I come in and I'm trying to do these podcasts for, to like talk to people because a lot of people talk to me like I'm crazy. Like the shit that I be saying is like asinine, like I just be like talking out my ass.
Yeah.
But but I understand because I'm like intruding on the grounds that people care for. Like I talk about food stamps, Section 8. I talk about like even some things about the no snitching policy and shit like that. Like I talk about a lot of shit that people don't
Don't
like
want to
to.
change and don't want to hurt.
Yeah, and
That's the main problem right there, Mo. You don't want to change your mindset. You gonna be stuck in that shit.
yeah, and that's kind of why I wanted to hit you up. I know you somebody that does your music and stuff like that. Like I don't know if you know, but we've talked before in the past. I did like actually it came back up. Somebody reposted a post that I did a while ago. It was basically the $5, $4, $2, $1 thing.
Yeah.
I made that and I put you on one of the rows or whatever. I hit you up and I asked you for permission and I
Oh
was
yeah,
trying to,
yeah, yeah,
yeah. So that was me. Like I still want to endorse and bring up people, but this is my way of trying to do these things. But that's just my background
yeah,
because I just didn't see too much. I didn't seen it all because like I can't even lie to you. Like I didn't seen the dope dealers taking down underage women. Like I didn't seen that shit. And
yeah.
it's like
No
nobody
shit. It's part of
and
life. Motherfucker just need to learn how to accept reality and what shit really is instead of living in the fucking fantasy
mm,
world.
yeah. So, like I said, I'm just trying to spread, conversation, just see how other people feel about the shit, and I appreciated your conversation and shit like that because this is the whole point. Now, a lot of times when I do this with women, a lot of women like they like to jump in my shit. Like
Ah,
they
sure. They jump in my shit too. That's why I watch what I say now, because I don't got time for that shit no more.
And I enjoy this. Like even if it was something that would have like made you upset, like if I would have said something that would have made you feel like, nah, I ain't feeling that, my nigga, nah, because this is how I feel about it. This the way this should be. I'm okay with
Yeah.
that. I'm cool with that because I like
Yeah,
having the conversation.
everybody don't know how to handle that or have a conversation. Their shit just gotta always get to some old retarded talking and all
Hmm.
right, bro. We was just having a conversation, bro. I ain't trying to go F5 with you, bro.
I didn't. I ain't even gonna. I was gonna say it, but nah, I ain't even gonna say this shit. But I had a nigga that I talked to privately that went back and told niggas that we was on some gangster terms, and the nigga done put me in my place and whatever, and then it was a, for lack of better words, it was a whole thing after that, and it was like, bro, why did it have to be that? Like what me and you had on this phone wasn't to this level, but niggas don't know how to let shit just rock or let
Yeah,
shit just
facts.
be. But and it's like that type of shit. That's what makes shit escalate. And it's like, why? Like I asked you earlier, why don't you want to see your people's making home safe? Not saying I'm on that. But I'm saying, why don't you want to see your people's making home safe? I'm not going like if we get into an argument and I see that it's going to that level, and man, he said he from South Central, whatever. I'm not gonna let the conversation get to a point of where you feel like you're gonna do something to me. I'm out there hooping with my homeboys. Y'all niggas slide past. Y'all done hit everything but me, and now I'm looking at two of my dead homeboys on the ground. I want my
Yeah,
I want my peoples to make it back home safe. Like that's my job as a man, and I hope that my friends feel that same exact way. Don't get yourself into shit so deep to where one of us got to lose our life at the beat. Now we will do it, that's a whole different side of it. Like if niggas is coming around on bullshit, of course everybody's on defense. I don't know a nigga that's not on defense.
yeah,
Like, but don't intentionally go out there and spice up a pot
yeah. Start that
and
shit.
and continue some shit talking about, nah, that nigga a hoe. That nigga just a bitch. Nah, nigga, I smack the shit out that nigga when I see that nigga. Like, don't go too far because it's like, why? Like, them niggas are relevant. Like, at the end of the day, if my crew get into it with your crew, even if y'all was running shit, y'all could be having Louisville completely sold up type shit, and we be in just in our area. I'd be like, hey, bro, them niggas is irrelevant. We trying to
Nah,
do X,
facts.
Y, and Z. Like, fuck what they got going on.
We got
If one
yeah,
of
we
them niggas
got
come up
shit.
doing crazy,
We got shit to do. Ain't no man I'm paying niggas no man. Everybody don't think like that though. You gonna have one or two crash outs in the group regardless. And if the level headed nigga can't calm that shit down, hey, dude, so be it. You do something, nigga, just let me know so I can be on defense.
right? And I still say this too. And for how I'm talking, crash outs are necessary. Like,
Most definitely, you need them.
I
Hey, what?
crash,
That's all I got.
yeah.
Ain't doing all that talking shit.
Yeah, so crash outs are necessary, but at the same time, like I said, it, like we said a minute ago, it used to be the hoopers, and the hoopers were just hoopers. Now the hoopers is everything. The dope deal, the hooper nigga be the nigga to pull up and serve you, the nigga that might be shooting up the club. The it's
All
it
that. Nigga done took the
gotta
wrong turn.
niggas is everything now. You don't know which niggas. Well, you like you said, you know which niggas ain't completely with whatever, but at the same time, I don't think everybody realizes most niggas are still on defense too. Like niggas might
Nah,
call niggas
facts.
bitches. Like I know a lot of niggas that ain't willing to go slide, but if you pull up on them, boy, that's
Yeah.
your shit.
Yeah, I don't have no. I'm not sliding no shit. But if it get to that point and I see you, just know I'm liable to hop out and kick your ass, or I'm liable to shoot at you. But I will be one of them niggas that I'm not shooting at a crowd. I'm cool. I catch you by yourself. It's just
Yeah, but I appreciate you talking to me and shit, cuz like I said, next time I'll have a actual studio, which I'm working. It's been so much shit. I lost so many people in this past like last year or whatever, and
yeah,
it threw my life kind of out of whack mentally and shit like that. So nigga, I got to the point of where I wasn't even operating the same way no more. I wasn't even working, nigga. I work 14 shifts a week, 13 shifts a week. Like I'm that type of nigga,
yeah.
and And when that all that shit happened, like I lost. But basically, I'm once I get back into it, I'm buying this next property, and then I'm gonna go and put something on bricks, put some bricks down, and actually start up a studio. But it won't be me. Like what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna be promoting people, and it'll be
Yeah,
better. It'll be better. It'll be better explained at a later point in time. So I might have a situation, not saying like I'll be having you meet up with no random niggas or nothing, because I'll still be there type of thing.
yeah,
But I'm gonna have one lit nigga from one side of town talking to another lit nigga, and basically people talking, because that's the main thing, just building popularity type of thing.
yeah.
And it'll be better explained at another point in time, but that's just the gist. But I appreciate you talking to me.
Yes, sir. I'm all for it, man. Just let me know when that shit get the ball rolling. Swing on through it, motherfucker.
All right, cool, man. Appreciate you. And is there any music or anything like that you got dropping?
I'm retired at the moment. I'm
I'm going to,
retired at the moment.
I'm going into retirement. Yeah, I
Man,
got two songs. I got
I got songs, but I don't plan on dropping them.
Yeah, I got two of them, and then I'm jumping into my videography shit, like on a heavy level.
Yeah, that's what I need. I need to get heavy on that shit. I do it, but I do my
Yeah,
own. I do my shit. I do a couple people, but I need to really like get out and promote my
hone it.
video shit more than I do because I don't promote it at all. But I got some video. I got some videos out here and shit that I shot at people and shit.
Yeah. Oh, I also ran into Dough Girl today.
Yeah. See, I done shot a couple of her videos.
Yeah, I ran into her and I told her I was doing a video with you. Yeah, I was like, oh man, small world type of thing.
Facts.
Yeah. But I'm gonna let you get back to your life, man. I appreciate you.
Yes, sir.